Welcome to Group 4 of the Road Race Second Chance. In this group we're supposed to be 16 guys here, but we're only 6. And only 5 of them have a chance of going through, because I'm actually not playing, I'm an external host. But 2 of these guys goes through. So 2 out of 5 going through. So that means 40% chance of going through. Best of luck. This stage is going to be action-packed. That final mountain, everything is going to be laid on the table. If you want to go through to the semi-finals of the 2014 edition of the Road Race Cup, you want to win this stage. Only top 2 goes through. And we have started. We are ready to get things underway. Gmox is already in the front with 3 people. He's got Peter Wheelitz, is it Martin Wheelitz? It's Peter Wheelitz. Peter Wheelitz, Tony Martin, and Tom Bonen up here. He brought Tom Bonen to this stage. I guess he's hoping for him to survive to this part, where you can either pace, get watered, or protect. That's the only place where I can really see the 80 flag guy be of use. Also, Katie controlling Orky Greenwich, getting to the front with Weening, Clark. All these mountain guys are already sitting really good. Let's take a look at the other guys. Where are they sitting? We have the Castigo sitting down here with the Rodriguez, doing pretty good. Fiascotje is going to be controlling Team Saxobank Tinkoff in today's stage. See who else is down here. Who else is down here? It says no, we don't see anyone. But my team is already behind now, so I can show that. We have the first attack. Moreno Moser goes in the attack. It's the 82 healer. Shin DV wants to go in the attack. Also, the Castigo is trying to react to it. Fias is pacing with his, this is his flat guy he's pacing with. I don't think Fias realizes, but the flat guy really dies here, because I've been playing the stage with Fiascotje just to practice with him, and this part is just steep enough to kill this guy and this guy only. So if you pace with him here, he's gonna hurt. He's gonna get real hurt. And he's actually going to continue pacing with him, but it seems like he's getting road to the front. This might be more of a tactical move than a pacing move, because I don't think that's the right choice. Shin DV is still in the front with Moreno Moser, and once again he attacks away. So he decides to, instead of protect someone with Moreno Moser, and might set the base in the peloton like I would do in this sort of stage, he's just going to attack with Moreno Moser and put some pressure on the other guys. And if you don't like to play passive, I guess that's the right playing style. Fias is sitting good with this main guy, so let's see if we can find Contador. Contador is sitting, where is he? He's sitting on the inside. Yeah, he's sitting good. There is 0 win on today's stage. There's not a single win, so it's pretty good. Pretty well played. Okay, so Katie's saying now that he should block Gmox in the final climb. That's great sportsmanship showing right there. So let's go. In the front still, Shin DV. It's got a 20 second gap down to the peloton. Fiascotje setting a decent pace. Machi Basildo is he's gonna feel this one though. He's gonna feel this climb coming up. This climb coming up now, he's gonna feel. We also see that Katie's trying to help Fias. They both have their 80 flag guys pacing. Soon they should probably move their 72 mountain guy. He should probably move a 72 mountain guy. Oh, I was gonna say he's moving a guy up, but it's Contador. And pacing with Contador at this point? Nah, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say that was the smartest move. Not the sharpest spoon in the shovel. That is the best. That's the best saying I've ever seen. The sharpest spoon in the shovel. I don't think that's the right saying. I think I just said a bunch of words really quick and it just made no sense. But you get my hang. You get my gist. Let's keep going with it. So Fias is still pacing with Brichelle. Brichelle does have that 75 hill, but I want to know the hill to mountain ratio in this climb, because you might actually feel this, but not in his mind right now. I'm not in this race, so I couldn't actually tell. If only there was like a spectator mode that would let you shift from guy to guy. That'd be so cool. Imagine if you can switch from guy to guy. So if I was controlling, I'm looking at Katie right now. So I'd be seeing Katie's riders when I was in spectator mode. So I'd be seeing Geran's, how's he doing now? I'd be seeing even Basil, how's he doing now? I'd be seeing Brichelle. I'd be seeing the orders he's had, his heartbeat and everything like that. That'd be so cool. It'd be so informative as well. But again, Shin DV just killing Moreno Moser, letting him stay out there. It's kind of a long attack, because it's got a low chance of actually working out, but he's going for it. He's definitely going for it, and he has the AI out there helping him. We are playing on passive AI, but the fact that he's in the breakaway is going to make the AI help him, and the peloton is thinning out. We see a gruppetto forming down here, but it's got none of the human players, only AI. And even though the wind is non-existing in this stage, people are still falling behind. And now Fias is going to move to Sato. Fias brought to Sato to this race. Wait, did he not bring one of his main climbers? Because if he brought Trusato this race, I want to see who he brought out. So we see 74, Buaro, we see the main guys. I'm kind of excited to see who he actually did take out. I think he took Benatti out. He took Benatti out, the 82 sprinter, and put Trusato in there. So he'd rather have Trusato to pace on this flat part. I guess it would make sense. On 68 hill, it's not that terrible. But now Fias is moving Micah to the front. He wants to pace for Moser. He wants to get up there, and he's just keeping a small pace in the front. Moreno Moser is not going anywhere. 130 kilometers to go. He's going to have a long way home. And it looks like everyone is here. None of the big guys have fell behind. Everyone is sitting pretty decently. We might see a crack right here. We might see a crack on the downhill. It's going to accelerate. And we might see a crack. So if the AI does not catch up, we might actually see a crack. And Fias is pacing, or Fias was pacing with the Contador for a few seconds there. But again, Brichelle goes to the front. Fias is doing some unnecessary pacing. I guess he's just doing it to make sure that no one attacks. Like you see in real cycling, people go to the front, or teams go to the front just to prevent attacks. And I think Fias just been pacing a slow pace with Brichelle just to tell people, you're not going to get anywhere. I have Brichelle on your wheel, and we see Peter Sagan actually attack him. Peter Sagan is going away, and this is what I mean with Fias. Now Fias is going to set the pace with Brichelle, and Peter Sagan won't get very far. But a guy like Peter Sagan might actually just get somewhere with 80 flat. And what's his downhill like? Oh, his downhill is only 64, so it won't matter that much. But once again, we see Micah, Brichelle, and Roach sitting up. They're sitting real nicely. Rogers, Kreuziger sitting pretty good, while Contador is sitting pretty far behind. But with the wind has actually picked up a tiny bit, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's see. Bodner is sitting down here, 72 mountain. Pretty decent, pretty decent. O'Grady is sitting down here. One of the guys we're going to be hurting today, O'Grady with 80 flat. He's not going to be liking, like, this part right here, he's not going to be liking, and this part he's not going to be liking. So you might as well just use him now. That's what Fias is doing. He's using his 80 flat guy right now, right here, because he knows that either he falls behind here, or he falls behind here. There's no way in hell he's surviving this mountain, and this mountain he won't do anything on. So you might as well just use him now. But GNDV is using Peter Sagan and Moreno Mosa in the attack together, and they also have Giovanni Visconti there to help them. 117 kilometers left, and Fias is now joined by Moreno. Moreno is now helping Fias with pacing, and it's doing a high pace because the brakes lead is demoralizing. Really, it's decreasing. It is decreasing. Only 28 seconds or 30 seconds. He's keeping a good gap on it. He's keeping a good leash in these guys. Peter Sagan sitting a high pace. See, this is what I mean with going the breakaway. GNDV could have used Sagan to protect one of his main guys. He could have used him to get water bottles. Moreno Moser could have used him to protect Ivan Basso, but no, he's using them to breakaway. And these guys are only killing one guy while he's killing two guys. So it's not a good trade for him at all. Soon we're going to see this first real test of today's stage. This red part is really going to show who's sitting good, who knows what they're doing. You better get your guys to the front of this red part. It can crack, but I doubt it's going to crack. But if the pace is just high enough, it could actually crack. And we see Rodriguez is sitting down here. Rodriguez is moving to the front. This is pretty late reaction, but it seems like he's going to get to the front. We have a turn. Rodriguez is actually sitting perfect. He has to go time this well. We're going to go to the left, and then we go up. Look at this. It's not that steep, but it's just steep enough to make a difference. Okay, Fias is sitting pretty well with Contador. Contador sitting here with Boraro. Micah is also sitting pretty good. Where's Roach? We need to make sure that Roach doesn't go anywhere. Rogers, Roach, sitting pretty decent, but they're not going to use too much energy right now, because once they cross this mountain, we're going to have a big flat part where everyone can rejuvenate and get power. So we're seeing everyone just relaxing. Even Basso's also sitting good. Christoph is sitting good with Moreno up here. The pace is rather slow. It's only 15 kilometers an hour. We see Degenkolb trying to get up there. Polakav is keeping him in the front. Everyone is fighting to stay in the front. And this is what I'm talking about. O'Grady is dying. O'Grady's not looking good. Dimachin's Viviani is sitting all the way down here. I don't like that positioning. If it did crack, GNDV would lose his third lieutenant. He would lose his one of his best helpers, and that would really suck. That would really hurt the team. And it seems like someone is behind now. I can't tell who it is. It was actually Geschke. Oh, here's Geschke falling behind. Also Grady falling behind. Some of these big guys already falling behind. You could use him here though. There's a big flat part, and you would like to have your 80 flat guys here. Let's see, is Brichelle still here? Is Brichelle still here? That's one of the questions for Fias. I don't see him anywhere. I don't see him. He might be in the back. Let's take a look. Team Saxo Bank. Brichelle. Oh, Brichelle is sitting also down here. So all the big 80 flat guys seems to have been dropped. Also, Meersman's been dropped from Gmux. That is not, that's not well planned, because the guy has 74 hill, and you like to keep him in the front, but people are just keeping a slow pace with 100 kilometers to go, no unnecessary pacing, everyone's just relaxing. Ryu Costa goes in the attack, but it won't matter to these guys because it's the AI. But if you want to go through, you got to get top 2 basically on the stage. You got to get top 2. If you don't get top 2, you won't get anywhere. But here it goes, Moreno Mosa recuperated and now going the attack. Simon Geschke is trying to counter-attack, but Kreuziger's up here counter-attacking. Kreuziger's sitting up here setting a pace. But now I think Fias should react. Now I think the peloton should react. GNDV and Polakav up here, not so sure about the decision, but these are... So, Geschke actually survived. Geschke with 80 flat survived the setting the pace. Moreno Mosa is out here. Moreno Mosa has already been once in the attack today, and he's doing it again. And Robert 100 goes down, but it's an AI. It won't matter that much. Now, this is what Fias brought to the race for. I kind of see that the decision to take Benatti out and Tosato in is actually rather smart when you get to this part, because you're going to have a long, like 50-kilometer flat part, and where you can just have Tosato pace, and Tosato with a 76 flat is going to do way better than Benatti with this like 74 hill and 82 sprint, I think, and 69 flat. So this is a tactical decision by Fias that I can actually see some logic in, and it's really paying out right now, because most of the guys probably didn't bring him. Let's see, most of the guys. Let's see, I think Morosa is the guy with 82. No, that's not the guy. That's Kreuzigor, isn't it? Yeah, that's Kreuzigor. That's Kreuzigor for Fiascotje. Well, I know most of the people of Team Saxo Bank because I'm normally practice with Team Saxo Bank Tinkoff, so I know most of the guys from Team Saxo Bank Tinkoff out of my head. 76 people in this group, 90 kilometers to go. Everyone is so nervous. Like, everyone is so nervous. They feel that in this category 2, if you're not well placed and it cracks, you have to use efforts to get back up here, and you're not going to be looking that well in this final mountain. Oh, and here goes GNDV again. Peter Sagan going the breakaway again. Just as Moreno Mosa was going to get caught, Peter Sagan attacks away. Is someone guess you're going to counterattack this? No, he's just going to keep a steady pace. And we still see Tosato sitting at pace. Also, Christopher Horner is just sitting up here keeping position. Even though the AI is on passive, I don't get why he's sitting up here. But Tosato is using a lot of energy, but Tosato has neutralized the race. So the fact that Fias chose Tosato really paid off right here. And Rogers and Kreuzigor are getting to the front again. How is everyone placed? We see Paulinho's far down with 80 flat. Make sure everyone gets water at this point. You really want to get water to see if you can see everyone getting at water. But Simon Geshe again goes in the attack. Polokev wants to get away. Roach is sitting in the front. But here goes Tosato once again. Brichel on the left side. Brichel's made his way back. Now Brichel and Tosato can work together to catch him. This is kind of like a mountain lead-out train with Tosato and Brichel. Really looking good for him right now. We also see that most of the Cannondale guys are up here with Gmox is also sitting pretty well with his 7 guys from Omega Pharma Quickstep. Everyone is well represented, I think. With 78 people up here, I'd be surprised to see any of the big names falling behind. Caruso sitting down here though. I guess he's just staying out of the wind, but technically, if the wind is coming from the side, you're not really staying out of the wind. In the front though, Simon Geschke has 34 seconds. He's probably not going to survive this because he's got 54 mountain. So when you get to this mountain, he's just going to stop. He's just going to turn around basically. He's going to do that velocity thing where you go to the right, you turn around, and you just go back. Like, that's what Simon Geschke is going to do as soon as he hits that mountain. He's not going to go anywhere. And we still see Fias pacing the front. Fias is the kind of rider that likes to be in position of... He likes to be in the control of everything. Even though he doesn't need to, he just likes to pace for the sake of pacing. That's what he's doing. Also, up the mountains, I know he likes to just pace for the sake of pacing, but sometimes you just gotta keep position and just hope for the best, because sometimes taking a risk might just be worth it, which is Cuba. One of the most respected guys on my channel, or most respected PCMers on my channel, takes a lot of risks every time he plays a stage, and most of the time it works out for him. People aren't prepared for it. Oh, and there goes Katie. Katie attacked with O'Grady. O'Grady is going, but now Tosato is just still going to keep the pace. Fias has got this under control. Katie and Polokov are sitting up here. They've got a 30-second gap down to the main group. I think they have a 30-second gap, and actually a fun fact, Katie's pacing. Katie was pacing with Tuft. He might have just been protecting Impy. I don't know what he was doing. He was actually keeping position or something like that, but that animation shows that he was sitting just a high enough pace to be pacing for the front group. And O'Grady has left Geschke, but now, this is what I talked about turning around. It happened earlier than I thought though, but Simon Geschke is back in this main group. O'Grady's going for it though. O'Grady is attacking. Fias is keeping a nice pace with Tosato. Was that Contador sitting right there? Where's the guy protecting Contador? Contador is sitting unprotected at the moment, but no, Boraro gets up there. Rogers on the left side. Kreuzigor, Micah, Roach, all these guys are doing pretty good. Let's see, Shin DV sitting down here. Once again, he's got Caruso pretty far down. It seems like he's got DeMarchi protecting Caruso, which seems to be a bit far out. Oh, we actually hit a small climb. There could be a gap here. The acceleration when they turn to the right could be enough, but it doesn't look like it. If there was a side wind today, this stage would have been very hectic, because you can set a pace on this flat part, and the stage will be so fast. But so far, it's been a slow-paced stage. Everyone seems to know what they're doing. Okay, let's take a look. Where is everyone positioned at? Everyone's doing pretty good. Fias is moving back. He's letting the AI pace, even though the AI is just sitting there. We see Jürgen Rollins just sitting there, not doing much. Now, as Shin DV moves to the front, Spielak moves to the front. Everyone is getting ready. This Category 2 is going to change everything. This Category 2 is going to be so important. What is Rodriguez? Rodriguez is just going unprotected to the front. Now, Boraro is going to set the pace. Boraro is going to set the pace already. Boraro is going to set the pace until we hit the Category 2. At the Category 2, if you don't have your 4 best guys in the front of the peloton, they're gonna fall behind. They are gonna fall behind. I can tell you, like right when you hit that mountain, gaps are gonna appear, because you see that black part, that means it's over 15%, I believe it is, and when it's over 15%, gaps are gonna create, and the gaps are gonna happen no matter what. If you're badly positioned, you can lose the entire stage in the entire road race World Cup right there. Make sure you're well placed. And it seems like Simon Geschke is either pacing or getting to the front, but now he is actually pacing. He's pacing for O'Grady, who are both in the breakaway just before, but now he's pacing. And Fias is already getting his main guys to the front. He's being prepared to set a small pace up this category 2 climb. It's gonna be so crucial to not get dropped. And you gotta have at least 3 guys survive this climb. But here he goes. Look at Paulinho attacks. Look at Paulinho. Watch to see if he can survive that climb. And he's also got 80 flat. Pretty much every single guy has played out their 80 flat guy. Except for Fiascotje and the Casco just did it. Polcap just did it. Gimax hasn't done it either. But pretty much every other single guy has done it so far. Shindy V's been doing it a lot in today's stage. He really likes to go in the breakaway. We're going to see, Summer Clocks moves to the front. Katie's also getting ready. Everyone's moving to the front. Just pay attention about how everyone is getting to the front. Everyone wants to be in the front. If you're not sitting well, you're going to be in trouble. And here it comes. It's going to start in less than 1 kilometer. And look, we see Will is getting to the front. And Fias is getting to the front with Rogers, Contador, Mike. Everyone is sitting good. Where's Roach? Roach is down here. Kreuzig is also sitting good. We see Basso is not well placed. Basso is not very well placed. Kwiatkowski gets to the front. And now we're gonna hit it. We're gonna take a turn. We're gonna take a right turn, and we're gonna hit it. It's gonna be a big mess up. It's gonna be a big mess. Oh, here we go. The back part is coming very soon. Contador sitting on the right side, nicely positioned. Kreuziger sitting here with Rogers. Where's Roach? Roach is sitting down here. Barr sitting down here. Butner sitting here. Basso sitting here. Basso sitting unprotected. Oh, Basso could crack. It could crack right here. Could crack in this right road here. That's why we see Butner pacing. Butner is protecting Basso. We see a guy. Paulinho is setting the pace back. Or he's going back. Contador sitting with Rogers and Mike doing pretty good. On the left side, we see Caruso keeping a nice pace just to relax, just to survive this mountain. This mountain is so rough. This mountain is so rough. But they survived the black part without a big gap. But there's another black part coming. That black part is even larger. It's going to be a big deal. Roach is sitting all the way down here though. Fias might consider moving Roach up before he hits the black part, because it's gonna flat out in a second, and then you might think about moving your guys up. We also see like Pinot, Martin, and Mearsman. You might think about moving those guys up on the flat part that's coming up any second now. Caruso sitting in the front, keeping a nice pace. It looks like everyone knows what they're doing. But 43 guys in this group, none of the major guys are really missing. We see Goss getting dropped, Boaro is getting dropped. That might be a big deal. Danielson, Martin. Oh wait, that's the AI. My mistake. That was the AI. Basso on the left side. Now, it flats out. This is where you want to get everyone to the front that's not well placed. You want to get your Roach, you want to get your Botner, you want to get your Dimashi, all these guys. And it did crack. It did crack. Ooh, Losata has been dropped. Schwan Tooth has been dropped. And here comes a big black part. You gotta be sitting well. Gaps are gonna appear again. Gaps are gonna happen now. Oh, look at it. Already cracked once. We see 4 Saxobank guys. We see 4 Cannondale guys. We see Bargill sitting in the front. 81 guy. We also see Simon Clark. Simon Clark alone in the front. Simon Clark is alone. Tony Martin is also keeping a nice pace. Pinot is on his wheel. We see Meskic also sitting here. Oh, they might be driving away. We see Warren Bargill, Clark, and Martin all driving away. Roach is sitting up here, keeping a nice pace for Fiascotje. And we're going to cross this mountain with 800 meters to go without doing any major damage, it seems like. Losata is gone, though. Losata and Seelig are both gone, which will matter on this downhill. They need to try and catch up. Spielag attacks. Rodriguez and Spielag goes. They want to try something on the downhill. Can they get away, though? Can they get away? Also, these 3 guys got a gap. Tony Martin, Simon Clark, and Warren Bargill got a 30-second gap. And this is Katie's main guy. The Castico is sitting right here. Fias has got 2. He had 3 guys up here. Looks like Fias got 3 guys up here. Where is his 4th guy? Where is it? Mike is sitting all the way down here. But he has the 3 main guys. He's got Rogers, Contador, and Roach. This is looking good for Fiascotje. And the main group is together again. Clark is back, Bargill is back, and Tony Martin is back. Now it's time to get water. You gotta recuperate and get ready, because soon we're gonna take a right turn and we're gonna go on to this. And we're gonna see Shindavi attack again. I think we might see Butner try to attack, either he's getting water really fast, pacing really fast, or attacking. I can't seem to see what he's doing because he's getting blocked. We see Roger getting water for these guys now. Oh, the pace has slowed down. These guys are thinking, what should I do? It's all about getting top 2. Let's take a status report. We see Gimax is sitting here with 3 guys. We see Shindavi sitting here with 4 guys. That's pretty impressive by him. DeCastigo is sitting here with 3 guys. Katie's got 4 guys, I believe. No, he's only got 3 guys. Katie's got 3 guys as well. Oh, Bodnar was attacking. I just get the news now. Bodnar was trying to attack on this downhill, but he can't get anywhere. Bodnar is just, he's blocked. Like, this downhill is like watching track. You get blocked if you're not on the right side of the track, but he gets away. It's actually Daryl Impey attacking. Daryl Impey wants to get away. And with 28 kilometers to go, that might work out. That attack might work out. He's got 75 mountain, and if they give him around 4 to 5 minutes, he might just get away, but he has to get 4 to 5 minutes. That's a lot, and I don't think these guys will allow it. Oh, we see Roach is sitting in front now. Roach is sitting somewhat of a pace just to catch MP. Oh, everyone is so excited. Everyone is so nervous. If I in the mind of all these guys, oh, we see Boara got back from Fiascotje, but if I was in this race, I'd be so nervous at this moment. I'd be thinking about every single possibility. We see Mikey also setting the pace. Fias actually has 5 guys in this group, really dominating this group. He has to take the responsibility to catch Dale MP. We also see Predator setting a pace in the front. Predator is setting a pace for Polo Calf, getting ready. Soon we're gonna hit this mountain, and that's when all the action is gonna happen. And I predict it's gonna be a mass sprint. I predict it's gonna be a mass sprint on the top. And Bodnar goes. 72 mountain guy goes from Shin DV. He wants to catch up to Impy. And if Impy and Bodnar can work together, they could actually do something. 75 mountain, 72 mountain. You should not underestimate how good that can actually be. If you give them 2 to 3 minutes, they could get away. But the pace is high in the pellets, and Boara and Mike are both pacing. Oh, we gotta get to the front. Pretty soon people should get to the front and get ready. We also see Pryler setting a pace. Weaning is getting on here. Weaning with 81 mountain. Ace in the front. Caruso is also protecting Rodriguez. Oh, we already see gaps. We haven't even hit the mountain yet, and we actually see gaps. Oh, this is not good for Shindevi. Shindevi is not sitting good with Caruso. He's not sitting good with Basu either. Oh, Kwiatkowski's up here. He's only got Pinot left. Where's his 81 guy? Oh, he's getting left. He's down here. Martin is going down here. He's trying to make 2 separate trains. But here we go. Are you ready, guys? You gotta be in the front for this. You gotta be in the front. When you hit this mountain, it's gonna go straight up. It's like a Liège on the edge stage and the final climb. If you're not getting ready for that, it's gonna hit you as a surprise. It's gonna come as a surprise. We see Contador, Rogers moving up here, Roach is up here. Oh, was that a crash? Or was that someone going really slow? I couldn't see. It was actually Impy getting water. That was someone that deaccelerated really fast. But here we are. We're gonna take this turn. We're gonna actually take a left turn and we go up here. If you're not well placed, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Frolinger sitting nice, Contador sitting nice, Basso is getting blocked on the inside, Kwiatkowski's left all to himself, Polo is attacking, Water Bargill, Weaning is on his wheel, Katie's trying to get up there, Contador sitting on the right side, Caruso on the left side, Albacini's here, protecting Clark is not very well placed, Clark is all the way at the back, he has to use a lot of energy to get up there. Let's see what's gonna happen. 10 kilometers to go, Jürgen van den Broek goes on the left side, but that is the AI, he won't matter. Here comes a black part, are you ready for it? Here comes the black part. We actually have a gap just behind Fiascotje. We got a gap. Rogers is getting dropped by Fias. He's using a lot of energy to get back out there. Fias, you just dub with him right now. You should not keep Rogers and keep us on protecting, because that's just gonna kill Rogers. 21 guys left in this group. Katie is setting the pace with Weaning, while just having a Clark sitting down here. Oh, Rogers is dead. Fias is isolated with 8 kilometers to go, but so are the other people. It's only Polo Cap who's got Bogwell sitting there left to protect him. Pinot is setting a nice pace in the front though. Bargill goes to the right, and there goes Katie. Katie finally got Weaning to protect Clark. On the right side we have Spilak. He might be going out to the front just to protect Rodriguez. Rogers finally made his way back to protect Contador, but Spilak goes with 70 kilometers left. 7 kilometers left. Spilak goes. Can he get away? No, Clark's on the inside. Katie's keeping the pace. Katie's pacing for him. Casey's pacing for him. Can he catch up? Yes, it seems like that. Also, is that Fröhlinger? Now it's Bargill protecting Fröhlinger. Martin finally caught up to Kwiatkowski as well. Rogers is dead again. Contador is sitting all on his own with 6 kilometers to go. They gotta get ready for it. Contador's probably the one that's sitting the worst, because all the other guys have a guy protecting him. But here comes Nicholas Roche, the big Irishman, getting up there to help his main leader. Oh my god, this is gonna be so interesting. It's gonna be on the line who's gonna go through. It's gonna be on the line. We see Roche protecting Contador. We have Clark and Weaning. We have Rodriguez. But now Rodriguez is isolated. Also, Basso's isolated. 5 kilometers to go. You gotta be seeing well. 14 people left in this group. Pinot is struggling. Kwiatkowski sitting here. We have these 4 guys. Fröhlinger is also all alone. Fröhlinger on the left side. Caruso on the right side. Caruso is trying to get up there to protect Basso. He can't do it though. Weaning is protecting Clark nicely. Rodriguez is also isolated. This is looking good for Katie and Shin DV. But also Gimmicks is also looking good. But he's sitting too far back. And we're on this big steep part. And you gotta be well placed. But Fias is taking a lot of wind. He's not being protected. He's not looking too strong. He needs to be ready for it. Oh, Basso is also isolated now. Basso's he's all isolated now. He's going to the right side. Weaning still. Oh, Clark still got Weaning. Also, Kwiatkowski still has Tony Martin. Gimox and Katie are both looking really strong to win this stage today. How are they going to do? 3 kilometers left. Clark is going to the right side. He's got a big gap. He's actually creating a gap to the other guys. Contador is trying to catch up, and 3 kilometers to go. How are they going to do? Basso is sitting good. Rodriguez is sitting good. People have to get ready to sprint now. 3 kilometers to go. They better realize that they won't get anywhere. They gotta realize they won't get anywhere. Get ready for a sprint. Get ready to set everything on the line. Kwiatkowski's isolated. Martin is dead. Wiening is still up there though. Wiening is still up there. Clarky and Wiening still together. I can almost guarantee you that Garrity is gonna go through. It's a fight for second place. Unless he messes up the sprint, I don't know what's gonna happen. Fias has got Basso's wheel. The Contador's got even Basso's wheel. And 1.5 to go. We're getting ready for the final sprint. There goes Katie going on the right side. Shindivi's going with Basso. There he goes. Oh, there Kwiatkowski's going on the left side. Frunze's on the left side. But Katie's doing terrible. But there they go. Basso's sitting real good. Gimbox in second place. Shindivi and Gimbox is looking to go through. Polokov is going though. Can Polokov catch up? It's going to be on the line. He's going to catch Shindivi. He's going to catch. No, he's not. The 2 guys going through, Gimox and Shindivi. Congratulations to both of you. It seems like you're both going to go through. I don't believe anyone can catch up with any outside points. But congratulations to those who are going through. Look very strong. I don't know how Katie messed that up. He was sitting so good for so long, but he just didn't pay off. That's so surprising though. That really looked like Katie was going to win. If I was in his position, I don't know how I could lose that. I mean, he didn't really attack. So I guess that was a mistake by him. So oh, that sucked. And Polokov apparently got blocked by Wiening. So I didn't see that. But Katie did so good. I don't know how he managed to survive with 2 guys, and he just couldn't. He just couldn't finish. He just couldn't finish on the line. That was surprisingly bad. How he couldn't finish. Like, how was Katie dead? Oh, Wiening was dead. I understand that, but how did Katie not finish that? He was looking so good. But as Katie said in the beginning, Gimox is one hell of a climber. You better block him, and they didn't block him. They didn't block him. So, oh, finally go X4. Finally, people realize you have to go X4. Oh, I wasn't even on X4. Oops, I wasn't even on X4. But Michael Kwiatkowski and even Basso Shindivi, after so many attacks, even that many attacks, I don't understand how that happened. Like, Shindivi really paid. Shindivi really did. Like, he attacked so many times. Yeah, if you don't know what the Sancho is, it's this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. We gotta. So basically, the Sancho cam is where you don't rotate the wheels. Like, you basically just freewheel, but you're going somewhere. But they won't do it right now. They won't do it. They're just. We gotta go on an downhill. I think we gotta go on a downhill. Or why are they not doing it? Why are they not doing it? We're going on 1. They should be doing it, but sometime these guys should abandon. I think at some point these guys should abandon. They won't do the Sancho. Who is anyone doing the Sancho? I don't see anyone doing the Sancho. Everyone is pacing. Why is everyone pacing? Come on. Why is everyone? Can you just do... Just one guy. Just one guy do the Sancho. Just one guy. Come on, Bruno Sancho cam. Bruno. Aww. Hey, I guess we see somewhat. Is that a reverse Sancho cam? You're pedaling but getting nowhere? But here we go. Here are the final results. Final result. Kwiatkowski takes it on the line. Polokov got close, but it wasn't enough. Fias didn't go through. Katie didn't go through. DeCastico didn't go through. Rather disappointing for those guys, I gotta say. I mean, it really looked strong for them, but it didn't turn out. Katie put everything on the line to get 2 guys in top 10. He did get 2 guys in top 10, but I don't believe he actually got through. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Later today, you'll be seeing the scratch semifinals. It's gonna be very exciting. I'm gonna be finally, I'm gonna be streaming some French Revolution. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys around.